Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Calm down. It's good to be back. It's Monday night. It's episode 282. I said earlier in the video, I thought it was 283, but you know, I was high.
At 300.
I know. We're gonna hit that soon. You know, very soon. Who knows when it'll be? Who knows how many episodes it'll be until we hit that? It's a math joke. You fucking nerds laugh.
Let's get Paul Gruber to answer.
Oh, you can't give me an answer because I'm terrible at math.
Call Paul Gruber, CPA.
As we figured out the other day when it was
hilarious.
when the show was going to be.
Yeah.
Gruber, Steen, Witzberg, Bergenthal, and partners, certified public accountants handling all your accounting needs. Let's welcome the chat here. Adam is in the chat. Brutal's still alive. Hey, look, Mr. Peabody's here. It hasn't started, and now we're started. We had to start a little bit late. What's up, JB? What up, Nano Reaper? Hail. Hello, everyone from the hot tub. Manliness is here. Sunny. Yesterday, my life was filled with rain. Oh my God! You know, I was just listening to old Dean Martin Christmas thing from like '67, and what was it? Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Yeah.
Me, a name I call myself, far a long way to run. God damn it.
Yeah. Remember when Julie Andrews sang that? Damn, she was hot back in that movie.
Yeah. Julie Andrews was hot. Yeah.
What the fuck was the Simpsons gag? Don't a deer, a deer.
I think that's the first place I saw that. I don't know. No, I was the Von Trapp. Wasn't that the sound?
Yep.
The sound of music. The Von Trapp, the fucking Von Trapp children. I'll never forget when they beat Peter Griffin in that talent show.
I've actually never seen all the Sound of Freedom.
Wait, you never Sound of Freedom?
Sound of Music. Sorry,
dude, they're gonna merge those two movies. Holy shit!
The free sound. The sound. It's gonna be the Sound of Free Music.
Sound of Music is what I meant.
Yeah, by Napster.
It's by Napster. Somewhere Lars Ulrich just had a fucking coronary.
Yeah, he's the villain. Jawohl, Lars von Ulrich von Trapp. Like.
You're hiding free music under the floorboards.
I thought the lead was hit really hard, but Draven just said what he said, and you clarified it. So okay,
the music of freedom. Yes,
the music of freedom. Okay,
that's Daniel Bryanson, the music of Sound of Free Music.
Yep.
You know, who knows what's going on over here, folks? We don't. The inmates are running the asylum here. I mean, that's how it goes. You know, this is why I can't have nice things, you know. But
it's Monday night going in Raw, bro.
Well, you know, it's
joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
We're fine. We're all fine.
With no Vaseline.
Just imagine a little bit of gasoline.
It could be worse.
We do have
that dumb bitch in the song made his sandwich out of.
Wait, what?
You ever heard that song? She don't use jelly, she don't use cheese, she don't use honey, but anything but Vaseline. I'm like, make me a Vaseline sandwich unless it's between your legs. I'm punching you.
Right? Yeah,
like a screwed up order at Dunkin' Donuts.
Maybe I could have used some of that when I was shoving all those turkeys up my ass on Thanksgiving. I don't.
Maybe.
Do you call your ass the cornucopia?
It's a veritable cornucopia of Turkish delight. I'm sitting on a donut right now because of all the turkey. And never mind. That's another stream altogether. I made it into pot pie, which after Thanksgiving, I'm no longer
Thanksgiving's over,
obligated. I'm no longer obligated to shove the turkeys up my ass. Now I'm just on vacation.
You gotta give your asshole some rest.
I
gotta a song every year on Thanksgiving though.
We're under 365 days until next Thanksgiving, and my ass is already terrified. But did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? You guys have a good Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I made Breaksgiving.
Yeah, that's what you said. You said you were doing breakfast, which is dope as fuck because I would much rather eat like a bomb ass breakfast like that. Like, for real. Like,
Well, I mean, it was just me and my daughters, and I'm like, there's no reason.
Yeah.
Gigantic ass meal for 3 people.
No.
We do pizza and beer. It's like homemade pizza and beer. So like we've done that. Like when we had the kids, when it was my year with the kids, we had the big dinner and stuff. You know, turducken, all that jazz.
Turducken.
Oh, you did the turducken.
And the wife and the dogs.
That sounds amazing.
Like it was tomahawk steaks, dude. It was like, you know, like we went all out for us.
I'm coming to Adam's house and we're gonna have some turducken.
Yeah.
What up, Time Prophet? Hail, shalom. Hail. Good to see you. Good to see you. We had, traditional dinner. It was me and the wife and the kid and mom and dad. We were out at mom and dad's house. That was nice to be out at the Wakuian Ranch. Out there, it's kind of like Yellowstone, except without all the explosions and not that much acres, and there's no Indians fighting us for a casino.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that the correct vernacular? Indians? I mean,
I think so.
Native Americans.
You see all the tampons having a cry about it.
Native American.
The naive Americans. Hey,
yes.
Hey. We'll take that land that you guys say you can't own. We'll give you fire, water, and blankets with smallpox. Okay, bye.
Yeah, here's some beads.
Oh, yeah, now you're Christian. Shazam!
You just need some chicken soup to fix it.
Every year without fail, there's always those leftist tampons that are having a cry about Thanksgiving. They're like,
oh, yeah.
What they call it? Not Invasion Day. That's the Australian, like
indigenous people.
Indigenous.
Yeah. Sorry, you lost. Your history's losers. Get over it. Every civilization was built by people who are not nice.
Yep.
Okay, you lost.
Right.
My ancestors lost too. So, boo-hoo.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
You colonizer.
Is Yellowstone near Jellystone?
Hey, boo-boo. Yogi, is it them again? So. Yeah, boo-boo. It's them again.
It's always them. It's always them. Carl, Hicks Villain, Clone Geek. Welcome, gents. Welcome. RR. Indians feather not dot. That's right. Like I said,
Indians, not the dot Indians.
Call them the naive. Indians are not indigenous. They originally came from Brussels. Yeah, right. I say, y'all killed each other for thousands of years, but it was only a problem when somebody came in with better battle tactics and higher firepower. Then it was a problem. All right.
That's Europeans' biggest problem. Like that's what the Romans left us as a legacy. Like what made Rome great was also its biggest future flaw, which was rather than genociding those they conquered and wiping them off the pages of history forever, instead what they did was they assimilated and they said, "Okay, we conquered your lands, now you can join us." And now their ancestors are all grievance mongers thanks to the commies in our society trying to divide us. Yep. Like if the Europeans would have done what every other ethnic group did, we would have native what? What are you talking about? There are people of this land before the Americans? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. That's because everybody else, they didn't leave anything behind.
Nothing.
They didn't.
Who are the Anasazi?
Yeah, exactly. It's, hey, guess what? You survived. Now we're going to scorch the earth. Bye-bye. They're like, what? Yeah. Yep. Bye. That's what they did. And that quells the seeds of dissent in future generations pretty well. Not that we're advocating for that sort of thing, but
it's just real history.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Sorry. But we do have some headlines. And hello to the Rumble audience. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Relax over there on Rumble. Kick your feet up. Smoke them if you got them. Have a cold beverage. We'll see you guys shortly. And let me drop that Rumble link in the chat for you guys. So you got 5 people watching on Rumble. We got 17 on the YouTube side. Let's see all those thumbs up on the YouTube side, or thumbs down. I never, real quick before we get into the first headline, that Jordan Peele video I did on People Under the Stairs is it's just a shade under 1,500 views now, right?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
We've gained almost 10 new subscribers since yesterday. So welcome, folks. Welcome. We're almost at 1,650. So welcome. There's horror content. Trust me. I've got a list of reviews here. Monster Squad, People Under the Stairs, Friday the 13th, Part 5. It'll be my second review of that. Cape Fear. Yes, I'll be reviewing Cape Fear, which I did a video about a reboot of that today, which terrifies me. And of course, we'll do Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, because that covers 1 and 2.
Garbage day.
I've never seen that.
Oh, they're fucking horrible. They're fun.
Aren't we? Didn't you say we're gonna do a watch party of that or some shit?
Yeah, we're gonna do like one Christmas watch party. It's gonna be Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. But so yeah, there's a lot coming on the channel. I'm still trying to do the daily news videos for you guys. So let's get in here. Hang on a second. Let's see. Before we do that, let's pause 8 seconds for station identification.
TV 20, WXON Detroit.
So here's the world's most trustworthy companies for 2023. Tony sent me this earlier. The top 3. Let's go. Number 1, Nintendo, media and entertainment.
Did they forget about the 80s? You remember what Nintendo did? They got sued for antitrust. They basically said that any game developer that makes a game for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, can only make games for the NES. That's why there weren't any Capcom games on the Sega Master System. Or
really?
And they also put a limitation to the number of games you could make a year because they wanted to define the Nintendo seal of quality. And they said that if you are a developer that is working for us, you are exclusively working for us for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and you can only put out 3 games a year. So these companies started splitting up. So you had Konami, who became Ultra, and some of these other companies, just so they could bypass and skirt around that Nintendo bullshit.
Well, I do understand the reasoning for it at the time, because we'd just come out of the crash of '83.
Yep.
And just the sheer glut of horrible shovelware that was on the NES. I could understand why they were so tight-fisted at the beginning, but that should have been relaxed after a while.
Yep. Well, you're basically telling a company there's only so much money you can make, and you can't even make it with other companies. So if you're not making enough with us, too bad. You can't go and go to Sega or something.
They were too tight-fisted, but I understood the reasoning behind that part of it.
Yeah.
Because again,
there's
so very few gems on the 2600. There's a shit ton of crap.
Yeah, it is. It's like the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wii
Personal Attack. I love the Wii, bastard.
Yeah, but the Wii had 3 games and everything else was garbage.
Yeah.
Look at teenage boys under the Kevin Spacey. God damn it, manliness. Hey, manliness. Speaking of channel member manliness and motivation, big shout out to all 18 channel members. Thank you guys and gals out there for supporting us. Manliness is actually gets a contributing segment producer credit in our new closing credits for Wednesday nights now.
Yeah.
For all his contributions to the Holy Shit News show. So thank you, manliness. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. But yeah, this top 3, we're top 2 Japanese, South Korea. Then we go Australia for 9 Entertainment. I know Bandai's been Namco. They better. Well, how long ago did they merge? Because it wasn't always. They were separate.
Years now.
It was 2011. It was 2011 because they dropped. I worked for a company who Namco was publishing us, and we were a startup company. And about 3 months into development, they dropped us like a bad habit. No word, no nothing. They just said, "Yeah, we're pulling out all of our American development," and my stuff was still in storage because I had moved across from New England to California.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, so we got 2 Japanese, South Korean, Australian, Italy in the top 5 of these most trust. We'll round out the top 10.
I'm assuming Anheuser-Busch is not up there.
No.
Let's see. So we
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay, this list is
Scholastic.
clearly crap.
Well, they have
Paramount.
a game thing now too, don't they?
Yeah.
Look. No Disney.
Nope.
I wonder where they're at.
There it is.
How did they make 17? How they
right?
broke the top? Let's see. How many is there on? Is it 100? 25. How did they break the top 20? I mean,
this is Newsweek after all. These are commies.
If anybody's bilked their shareholders out of money, it's Disney.
Aren't the shareholders? Didn't they like start trying to sue Disney at one point?
I think so.
Free fall.
There's still fighting going on because of the Nelson Peltz situation. Because I know he's trying to get on to the board. But let's get ready here for segment number 2. Real quick, or not segment number, but headline number 2.
This is a live TV 12 news brief.
Get the latest news updates on 12 News Night Watch.
I looked at the night.
It's Richard fucking Ramirez doing the news. I got to do it right in Bay City, Michigan. There we go. You got to do it right.
Lock your doors.
I used to ring announce down there, so that was one of my prime time in the 989 spots. CM Punk returns to WWE in surprise appearance at Survivor Series. So not only did they take Jade Cargill, not only did they get Randy Orton back, they also brought. Now, I'm not the biggest Phil Brooks fan, but from a business perspective, right now, this is a fucking massive flex by Ari Emanuel and Endeavor over there in re-signing Brooks. Say what you will about, I know he's older. He's 40, 40.
Your age.
43. He's probably about my age. I mean, for the business right now,
45.
He's not 45. Okay. For the business right now, but look at all your top guys are either late 30s to mid 40s. Like those are your top guys. Like these younger guys can't carry. It's outside of MJF.
R-Truth also came back as well.
Oh yeah, R-Truth came back too.
Yep.
Who I don't want to.
He looked really good too, by the way. He looked
because
phenomenal.
he's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and that still means something. And he's Ron Killings
is my favorite moment of all time.
Yes,
he broke him good.
Ron Killings is not only a funny guy, but is a fucking hilarious. He's hilarious, but he's talented as fuck. The guy could always, and his comedy and his gimmicks overshadowed his skill. But yeah, so he came back, and this speaks to a problem within the wrestling industry as a whole, and then these companies failing to build new stars. But Punk coming back, that's big for WWE, and that's really going to pop their ratings, which their ratings now are hovering around what WCW was in their dying days, around the 1.3s, 1.4s. And to contextualize that further, AEW can't break the 7 to 8 100,000 range. They've never beaten their first
which was Punk's return, I believe.
Yep.
Well, just to argue, like that Survivor Series was really bad. They need all the help they can get.
I'm not siding with either here.
They need.
I watched the same show. It was bad. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah. Sorry. So, yes, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
no, you're fine. You're fine.
I was a Fed fan back in the day, and then I went over to the WCW, and I was a huge WCW fan. And then around the early 2000s, I lost interest. AEW kind of rekindled some of my wrestling interest. We started watching some of the classics, like we saw that 94 Stampede, absolutely amazing.
Yep.
That was one of the best shows they put on. And then you contrast that with that Survivor Series we watched the other night.
Oh, yeah.
And it was abysmal. It was so bad, guys. Like, everybody looked like they were, like, so tightly rehearsed. You could see the parts where they were, like, they held their hands out, like, okay, wait for it. Oh, okay, I'm going to grab you here. And they were, like, calling shots, and you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Survivor Series was lackluster.
Yep.
And I guess the women's match was the most viewed match.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that speaks volumes about the guys at the top. I mean, it's bad. It really is. And yeah, I mean, yeah, you got Orton, you got Punk, but I mean, what do you have besides them? Because they're both north of 40. So that
was the biggest event. That was the biggest thing, was Punk walking out. When your pay-per-view event, the biggest thing is a dude at the end walking out for 5 minutes and then getting escorted away. Like, that's your event.
That's the issue, though. Now, like, it's not about like the whole package itself. It's about moments. It's about these individual things that they can take out and put on YouTube or whatever to get clicks and shit. It's not about the whole product overall. It's about getting eyes on the product so they can get sponsorships and all this other shit and make money.
It was abysmal.
And it was a big FU because, again, Vince McMahon said Punk would never be in the WWE ring.
Yep.
And they were in Chicago. Sorry. That was ultimate, like, FU. I'm here.
Yeah. Yep. And that's McMahon is sitting there just he's seething.
He sold his shares and shit. So he's
I know. But he's still just like, I can't believe they brought him back.
Yeah. He's like George Lucas looking at Disney. What have you done to my baby?
You mean the white slavers he talked about?
Yeah.
Well, think about it, though, with Punk, right? We were looking forward to MJF versus Punk over the belts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they just started that gimmick when the shit hit the fan. Okay, great.
It's just in. MJF has a shoulder injury right now. He just had an MRI. The Uranagi off the top
I knew
rope, it fucked up his shoulder.
It was last Wednesday, wasn't it? We watched.
It was when it was at Full Gear.
Okay, I remember that. I remember he hit, and I said he fucking landed on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I said he fucking landed on his shoulder.
He fucked up his thing, and he's going to be at World's End, but I would assume, depending on the severity of that, if he drops the title, then.
Yeah, what wrestlers in AEW aren't injured?
And
dumb shit, Chris.
They work a stupid fucking style.
The rumor under the thing is he's already silently signed a new deal anyway. So for AEW, because even in the post that he made about the MRI, he says, I stand by AEW or whatever.
Tony better hold on to that guy for dear life.
They also lost QT Marshall too. QT Marshall left, and he was doing. He was doing a bunch of backstage shit and stuff.
He did TV shit.
Yeah, he basically was like, I've been here since day one, 2019, and the direction of the company isn't going, so it's time for me.
Yeah, is he going to the Fed?
To leave? I don't know.
I'm wondering if AEW's fall might be quicker and more spectacular than TNA's was.
So.
Yeah, it's
obviously QT wasn't like a needle mark mover or anything.
No, but he was a memorable face.
Yeah,
he's gonna be missed.
Dude, say what you want about Impact, but they're still here. Fucking AEW's not gonna last that long. They're a supernova. They're gonna burn bright, quick, and done.
They just had the opportunity to outshine the Fed, right? Like they had that huge thing in England. And then here was your opportunity to grab that bull and kick its ass. And they dropped the ball.
QT, there's
right
a
on the shoulder.
Tweet in the private.
Hang on. I want to point this out because RR says he remembers me pointing out the shoulder. Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's almost Randolph well worthy.
Let's see. Hang on. What do we got?
I'm actually surprised it wasn't the spot where he jumped off the top and landed on the table that was already busted. I'm surprised it wasn't anything with that spot.
Right.
Because that was pretty rough too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Time Prophet. They had to get the F out because of the fucking pandas.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan is just pissing himself right now. He is.
Yeah.
He's pissing himself.
Well, it screws the whole devil thing too. Like, yeah,
Yep.
I get like even if it wasn't him, but whatever they do now is just like, who cares? Like,
There's no point to Angle's shot. All that build up and no fucking delivery.
Yep.
Let me see.
It's almost like if Jade Cargill succeeds, that's another blow for AEW. You know what I mean? Like a lot of that is contingent upon whether or not she fails, because then it will be, justifying Tony Khan's lack of investment. Like later, like glad I got rid of that one.
Here it is right here, QT Marshall. Thank you, AEW. Thank you, Tony Khan. I've had the privilege of being here since day one, and I've written over 750 formats for All Elite Wrestling, and always with pride. As much as I've enjoyed being a VP, manager of talent relations, and wearing a myriad of hats, the company has changed a lot since 2019, and it's heading in a different direction. And I feel that it's best to do the same, as we only get one chance to go all in. I have officially resigned from AEW and will have fulfilled all obligations by the end of 2023. Thank you to everyone, from the front office to the production truck to some of the hardest working talent in this sport. Most importantly, thank you to those who booed, cheered, and took part in this season of my life.
Wow,
that gets a like and that gets a retweet, because that is a class act right there.
Yep.
And I know a lot of people give him shit because of his position on the card, but a lot of people don't realize, that don't know the behind the scenes shit, or they're just casuals, which is fine. That guys like him make a fucking TV show. They make a fucking wrestling company. It ain't most of it. MJF ain't back there fucking setting up the ring and doing production notes. I love MJF, but he's not. I'm not saying he's never set up a ring before, because I guarantee you he was the first one in the building and the last one out the fucking door when he was working indie bookings. But no, I have a lot of respect for QT Marshall. That's a class fucking move. While we're on the topic of AEW and wrestling here, I don't want to spend as much time on this headline, but we were talking about Jade Cargill, and here's a Wrestling World CC. I like the image. Triple H says Jade Cargill will be seen in the WWE ring once they know she's ready. And this is from today at 8:15 a.m. My God.
Oh, look at that post comment from Iggy.
My God.
Is it just the angle? Or does it look like her pecs are?
How did she get so popular?
Yeah, she has asymmetric pecs. I've been studying those very closely.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, her abs. Yeah, they're asymmetric.
Well, her in-ring skill is shit. Like, that's why she's not getting put on TV right away.
Yep.
Everything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she's maxed out if you have a limited number of points that you're allocating into various stats, her ring skills are 0, but like everything else is like tens.
Oh, she's a goddess. Don't get me wrong. Jade Cargill is fucking amazing, but she's utter shit in the ring. What up, Scrambles? She's
I like
a
that
fucking
comment.
smoke show.
She'll be in the ring when they're ready. When she's ready.
Yep.
I like that. That means
Which
they're
is
gonna
good.
make you ready.
Absolutely.
Well, they're investing in her.
What up, Just Joe? Hail, brother.
Oh yeah. I forgot about Pillman.
Pillman. Yep.
Pillman's kind of a fumble though in WWE. That Lexi King like fucking gimmick that he's got is like, it's shit, and it fell flat when he first brought it out.
Let's see.
Well, no, I want to see what they can do with. Like, I hear she's untrainable. I hear all that stuff, but I want to see, just give her a chance. Like, AEW put her on an island, and it was the worst thing they did for her, because she had nowhere to go.
We had a girl like that. She was like, they called her like a phenom. She was like, 16, and she was working shows down with in Detroit, and her was it the Fallen Angel? It was Dominique something, Dominique, but she was like a sweet kid. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of felt bad, because I mean, dude, she's like 16 years old. And some of the guys in the locker room, I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, come on. Like she's a
Yeah.
fucking child.
Mhm.
And but she was overhyped. Oh my god, it just watching Jade now, nowhere near like that level of athleticism, but just it's like, who's been filling your head full of the fact that making you think you're the greatest? Like, kid, like please go get like it was her look. She had like a like television look. Without the skill. She was basically Jade in that respect. You know what I mean? Our last one here, let's go over to the Doctor Who thing.
Oh, no.
Before you get into this, I am recording Raw, and CM Punk is supposed to make his thing. So I'm interested to see what he says at some point or tonight.
Right.
So
yeah, F Tony Khan.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
What has to help that he did do MMA, and of course now MMA is WWE.
Yeah,
you would think
he returned to 2 jobs.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So here's a tweet from our good friend, Mr. Tickle Trunk. He says, people who lie about what happened to Doctor Who always fail to include that left-wingers hate Doctor Who for the same reason that right-wingers do. The show has no viewership and will plummet further. Russell T. Davies has been in a political bubble for so long, he thinks he's doing good.
You know what's scary about all of this? It's why, the commies, why they hate capitalism so much, because like all of their shit wouldn't survive in a free market. Well, Doctor Who is a communist creation now because Britons are being forcibly taxed with their shitty TV tax to pay for this garbage. So it's not even a matter of viewership anymore. There's probably like single-digit viewers, but because of all the taxes that's being forced out of Britons to pay for this shit, they're going to keep making this garbage. That's a fucking Muppet lecturing David Tennant on its fucking pronouns. I thought it was a joke, and I was like laughing, and then it kept going, and it like the laughter's turned to tears there. I'm like, no, it's real.
Why is this fucked up Mogwai looking at me?
That's a meep. It's pronouns.
Mogwai.
Oh,
That's a fucking Mogwai.
Yeah.
That's Gizmo if they mixed him with a cat, Dobby.
Looks like supper.
Yeah, it looks like a cat that got hit by a
hunted
car.
to death for its fur.
Yeah, that's what you find in a snowbank after the snowplow hits it.
Yeah, it was a lady boy that lectures him. You
God.
Yeah.
You got a transformer now that's like, and that's another thing. They retroactively destroyed Billie Piper's character. So, Billie Piper, singer, she's gorgeous, blonde. She played Rose Tyler. Giving Dobby a glow.
He's going to bust the cap in thine ass.
Yeah. No, they had a hot blonde character replaced by a mulatto or black troon, and it's now the daughter of Donna Noble, which canonically doesn't make any sense because anybody that's watched the show, and I know this is the nerd ass shit, but like the character that Donna Noble was, she's a comedian, by the way. I loved her comedy. She's actually really funny. But she Catherine, was it something Tate? But anyways,
she's what Kathy Griffin wishes she could be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's really good, but what they did with her in Doctor Who is insufferable. And she has in her her span or her arc of the story, she ends up taking on basically the memories of a Time Lord, and it malfunctions inside of a human brain because how do you contain the limitless information or the eons and lifetimes of knowledge inside of a tiny human brain? So she, in order to save her, they basically wipe her memory. So when she leaves the show, she is completely reset and has no idea who the Doctor is because her dad ends up taking over.
Yep.
And in the first 5 seconds, they talk about how, the Donna Noble is like, oh, you've changed, you've shapeshifted or whatever. It's like, she shouldn't even know who the hell you are. And then about how he would know better if he was still a she.
Like that, it would make sense, because that's why I asked if it was the Doctor, did he regenerate, or if it was the Doctor pulled out from a specific time. Because
Yeah.
if that's the case, then it would make sense that Donna would know who the hell he is. But if it's just the Doctor regenerating in the current timeline back into Tenet, then that makes absolutely no sense.
It does. It's 0 sense. And then on top of that, you know time has passed because it takes time to grow that frickin' troon. You know, that kid's like that. Not only that, they're using like a 20, almost it's like the 90210 effect. That kid's supposed to be like 14.
Oh God.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah.
I just remember when they figured out that they were killing children over and over again, and I thought that was the end of it, and I see it's still going.
Yeah.
Years later.
Dude,
so
I checked out.
Wow.
I checked out
the Timeless Child. Yeah.
The Timeless Child. Yep.
Yeah,
that's when they
Whittaker.
kept eating that fucking black girl over the cliff, right?
Yeah, they threw her over the cliff. She died, and they strapped her to a table, and they kept because they were.
Yeah.
They basically said that Time Lords aren't Time Lords. Like they got their regenerative ability from some other alien race, which was the Doctor. The Doctor isn't technically a Time Lord, like the Gallifreyans or whatever. Yeah, it's some other alien race that the Gallifreyans milked the ability to regenerate from. Yeah, they retconned everything.
I checked out halfway through Capaldi.
Fucking A.
I checked out at Matt Smith.
I liked Capaldi.
I only saw 2. Like I said, I saw 2 episodes of the show, and somebody's like, "You got to see how bad this is." Dope. And then it was loud. He was like, "Man," and he goes, "What do you think?" I was like, "I've never watched Doctor Who before, so I watched 2 episodes. The very first 2 episodes of Jodie Whittaker's run. I was like, "What the fuck am I watching,
dude?" If you watched
like
old,
yeah, go watch Attack of Cybermen, Chris. Put him way back in the old days, dude. That's what I started.
Like, this can't be what I know. What do they say? The Daleks exterminate. Isn't that the Daleks? Yeah.
Yep. So
I started with Eccleston. So
yeah, I started. So my thing was because my family's British. Well, my dad, So we got to see like my first jump on point was John Pertwee, who was the 3rd Doctor, who, by the way, I think is one of the greatest like underrated doctors. But his storylines were that he was trapped on Earth and working with the unit, they called it. It was basically like anti-aliens. It later became like Torchwood almost. But like that was my first introduction to it. And the only thing that made that show hokey was the bad special effects, because it was working with like communist budgets. It was like super cheap. So like we were laughing at like the styrofoam planets where we could see.
But it had charm. That's the thing. Yeah. Like it might have been hokey looking, but it had charm to it.
And the acting, like when Tom Baker came on the scene, that was a game changer because he went from Pertwee over to Tom Baker. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. But yeah, they went over to Tom Baker, and Tom Baker was the second longest running or the longest running Doctor, because normally what it was is you'd have a Doctor for like a few seasons, and then they'd swap it out and get in a new actor so that he wouldn't get stale. They get somebody, new crew, new fresh, new eyes, kind of like Menudo, but only with a less rape of the or grape of the the singers.
It's not stream's not monetized. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, without the sodomy. So so what they did was
Tom Baker Greek special, please hold the Greek special.
Yeah, no penis butter. But so the when Tom Baker came on, he was so good. He was such an icon that even the Simpsons recognized that as like the default Doctor, the guy with the long scarf and like the froey hair. Guy was amazing. And then they went over to Peter Davidson, and then they went to Colin Baker, and then they started losing ratings on the Sylvester McCoy era, and then they just petered off in the late 80s, and then they got canceled. So they got canceled. And in all honesty, the Sylvester McCoy series that got canceled is 1,000 times better than the shit that we're seeing today. Right. Like I rewatched that. They had like this character Ace, who's like a explosives expert. Like, and I was like, this is actually really good. Like, I'm really disappointed that like the only thing that limited this was the shitty special effects. And I can't remember the name of the guy, but he was like a freaking ego. He had like a little Doctor Who medallion and shit. And you could see some of his, like he had a self-insert character called Adric that nobody liked. They all cheered when he died, and he got pissed off at
the Nathan Turner.
Yeah, Jonathan Turner. Yeah, he like he was basically like I've known. He's like that guy in Grandma's Boy, the one that's like, I can't believe they saw me. Like that was him. So when they did that clean reboot, they in the 90s, I think it was like 94 or 96 or something. They did a revised Doctor Who, and they did a TV movie with Eric Roberts as the villain, as the Master, and it was awesome. I was like, oh hell yes, we are back. And they had was it Paul McGann in there as the new Doctor, and it was awesome. I was like, okay, I'm looking forward to this. And they did nothing with it. And then like in the 2000s, so like 4 to 5 to 6 years later, they came out with Christopher Eccleston, which again, bravo, man, loved Christopher Eccleston. He got yeeted out of there, had like also or whatever, got yeeted out, went on Heroes or something, and then they put in David Tennant. David Tennant was, I would say, until Tom Baker, like if you were not Tom Baker, David Tennant was the best. So those two guys right there, you know,
I actually prefer Eccleston over before.
Well, now they're trying to say that Eccleston, the way that RTD wrote him was that he was an allegory for an AIDS survivor. I'm like, are you really trying to do that shit now? Really?
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. So now we're
run.
Well, now we're where we are now, and we had like the Matt Smith era where they started getting feminized stuff. Like they had Karen Gillan there, you know, from Guardians of the Galaxy and Jumanji and stuff. Gorgeous actress. She's actually really good in those. Her character, Amelia Pond, the girl who waited, should have been the girl who shut the fuck up. Was in.
It's bad when a side version of her that's a samurai is more interesting than the character.
I heard she was insufferable in that.
She was. Well, she had her little eunuch pet Rory that she just basically berated. It was like a little simp minion, and it was awful. Yeah, and then fast forward, you go through Capaldi, and you start seeing the writing on the wall where they have like I'm a lesbian, black, whatever, and it was like okay, this is terrible. No, and then finally they went full femtard. Yeah, then they finally went full femtard.
I'll be Karen Gillian simp minion. I'm not gonna.
The only thing that I liked about Capaldi was he's a grumpy old fucking man, and like there's points where he's like, "I'm tired of helping you stupid humans. Figure it out your goddamn self." Like the episode with the moon where they.
Yeah, but dude, there were so many off things. Like something like the future is, or something like in the future, it'll be female or whatever, and he goes, "One can only hope." And I'm like, oh.
Well, the other thing about the 96 Doctor Who movie is it was a joint production between the UK and America. That's why they changed a lot of shit that was canonical, because they were trying to fit it into an American style audience.
Well, they were trying to resuscitate it.
You know, it doesn't work. That show doesn't work in an American style. It
Not
has
at all.
to be British.
It is. It's like the IT Crowd. They tried an American version and it failed miserably, even though they had Richard Ayoade in it. Like, it ain't working. Make it British.
Like the Office old British. The only one I could think of that ever succeeded.
Which one?
The Office.
You're right.
Reboot of a British show. It's the only one that worked.
And that's funny too, because Paul Feig wrote a lot of those episodes. And directed them. And that's one thing he's good at, is writing for women and effeminate men.
Well, Freaks and Geeks, he did really good in that. And that was also
I don't remember that show at all. Like, I mean, I think I didn't see the whole, like, it was only one season. I think I saw maybe an episode or two of it. If I did, I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, it was what's his face?
James Franco, Seth Rogen,
Jason Segel.
There was a fuck ton of fucking actors in it that went on to big careers. Yeah.
Man, that's just a shame. But like now, we just throw this one, pour one out for another dead homie. Like this is another one on the funeral pyre. Star Wars, Star Trek, Terminator, Ghostbusters kind of got redeemed. All of these, like Marvel, DC, they're all gone, man.
Yep.
Doctor Who's just the latest, I wouldn't even say it's the latest because it's been in decline for a while.
Yeah, it was dead with Jodie.
Well, what's not dead are memes. Memes are not dead. Memes are not dead. And we got some memes, and then we're going to get into our main topic here. That's been the Doctor Who. That'll be the most fucking Doctor Who that has ever fucking disgust on this channel.
Backstage,
never talk about it again.
Yeah, backstage we were like fucking nerding out about it, like the good old days of it.
Yeah,
and he
just over here like nerd.
I'm like, just sitting here going, "This is too much even for me."
I got nothing to add here. Sorry.
I just sat there quietly, like, what the fuck are they talking about? They might as well be discussing astrophysics.
It's like him when he talks about the fucking Walking Dead. Nobody cares.
Oh shit!
This one just hit me different. He has a job. He's a meme lord, daddy. Now it's time. Speaking of daddy, let's go to somebody with daddy issues. Bree.
I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. Come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on.
Here we are, folks. Tammy Sytch, aka Sunny. She's in some trouble, boys. Sunny's going away for 17 years for a deadly car crash, and this is why we said women should be allowed to drive. Repeal the 19th. Former WWE star Tammy Sytch sentenced to more than 17 years in prison for a deadly car crash. She killed a 75-year-old man in Florida. She's a Florida woman now.
Oh, there we go.
Officially, she killed somebody in Florida. She's officially Florida woman.
Florida woman.
Florida woman. Look at Anna Lazarus. Is her middle name really Lazarus? Like,
no, that she's one of those people that hyphenates their last name because she doesn't want to take her castrated eunuch husband's family name.
Like she isn't the Lazarus, isn't Lazarus like to like that's like bringing that's like
Yeah.
necromancy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's rise from your grave.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's well, she can't. I bet. Hang on. God damn it, go away. There. I don't think Anna can make anything rise. Or I'm just
like
gonna
Amy
take
Farrah Fowler.
Yeah. Forber star. She's been sentenced. Killed a 75-year-old man. Sytch is 50 years old, folks. Don't be fooled by this picture. She looks bad. That's an old photo.
Yeah,
that's an old photo.
That's when she was like 35.
That's an old.
That's when I would still fuck
Yeah.
her. Nowadays,
that's when Ziggler probably fucked her, isn't it?
Yeah.
you wish.
That's when Dolph was nailing her.
Yeah.
Well, also, she's got to serve 8 years of probation following her release. She's 50. She's got 17 years, and given her her past track record with drugs, I would say that's a life sentence.
Yeah, she's not making it out.
She ain't never gonna see it. Yeah.
No, the former wrestler. I don't wish that upon her, but
No.
I'm looking at it realistically from somebody who knows the business and the effect it has on people at that level, and knowing that her husband died or I can't remember if they were divorced when Chris passed or if they were still together when he passed away, but he was. They did a lot of cocaine together.
Mm-hmm. You know,
a little bit.
What I'm saying, booger sugar. But so she pleaded no contest on August 26th to DUI manslaughter, 4 counts of DUI with damage to person, and 2 counts of DUI with damage to the property. Per the paper, she was arrested in May 2022, just 4 months after she was released from an 8-month stint in prison for DUI.
Oh,
she didn't even have a fucking driver's license when she did this.
That's why they threw the book at her.
Yep.
Prosecutors sought the max penalty of 26 years for Sytch, who they called a danger to society.
Yep.
For her repeat offenses. She's a recidivist.
She's a danger to herself too.
Yeah, and others. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a tragedy.
It's one thing. It is. It's one thing if you're a danger to yourself, but when you endanger everybody around you because of your own stupidity, then
you need to go.
I would hope this cleans her shit up. Like,
dude, prison does not make anything better. If anything, it makes things worse. This is a life sentence. She's done.
She was already in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, for how long?
She's gonna come out like Meg Griffin in that one episode.
8 months.
Guy.
Oh.
Yeah, big jacked and everything, big bull dyke.
Yep.
Yeah, but 8 months is something like, with the, I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm.
Well, no, 8 months is jail. 8 months is jail.
Yeah, she was
going to
in
prison
jail.
now.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between jail and prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Still,
sorry.
I mean, if you don't learn after 8 months,
Yeah,
All
you're still incarcerated.
Yep.
You're still somebody else's property at that point.
Look, man, 30 days in the hole is all I needed. And then I didn't fucking touch weed again until Michigan decided to make it, okay to do it.
Legal.
And then I still was leery. I'm just saying. And I only did 30 days.
I don't know. I'm a square.
Possession
Little straight
of
edge.
the weed. That was it. Not a big amount.
Here's,
like 2 joints.
Here's the mugshot.
Yeah, there we go. It's Kathy
Here's the
Griffin.
mugshot.
She's holding up a severed head of Donald Trump. The photo's cut, like cropped. She's got the severed head of Donald Trump, that bloody whatever.
Well, this photo's from when she was like first booked or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the mugshot.
She's probably looking worse than this now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this right here because Chris invoked the name of Kathy Griffin. Gun to my head, you got to have sex with Kathy Griffin or find a way to break into prison and have sex with Tammy Sytch. I'm breaking into prison and fucking Sonny before I have sex with Kathy Griffin, bro.
Yeah,
holy shit.
Yeah, you don't want to get a visit. You don't want to get a visit to Hogwarts.
I don't need a wart on my hog.
Yeah.
Or the droopy, drippity, drippity, droop, drop, drip.
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn it.
Manliness said it right. This is the hot chick from high school, and she wants to settle down and be.
Yep.
With
That's exactly what it is. She got off the cock carousel.
She looks like nails in her prison.
Boss man.
Fucking hard times, daddy. Hard times down there, baby. Tammy, sit down. You don't want that happy tapitis. I'm giving it to her. Shit. She should thank me. She should thank me. When it comes to mugshots, I'm faster than Draven with an OnlyFans on finding them normally. They're having it's a keyboard showdown for who can find the picture.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't love this picture.
Sometimes it's a bitch because when you have the articles, like you do the search, and then like all you get when you search that name is the fucking article, and it's like I don't want the article. I want the fucking the goods.
Hey, look, Reggie Bush and his daughter got a house. All right, Reggie. Prosecutor sought the max for 26 years for, they called her a danger. In 2019, she was charged with her sixth DUIs.
Yeah, they have a hole puncher? Like, like a free blender or something? Margarita?
I'm back again. They're like, okay, Tammy, here you go. There you go, dear. We'll see you next time.
She like does the Booker T, and then does a spinneroonie and lands on a dick.
It's Dolph Ziggler.
Yep.
I'm here to show the world. Damn it, Dolph. Look it. They gave her credit for 566 days. Yeah, she ran into a vehicle that was sitting at a traffic light shortly before 8:30 p.m. on March 25th, 2022. The car that Sytch struck then hit the car in front of it, which was also stopped at the light. And that was the driver of the second car, Julian LaFrancis Lassiter of Daytona Beach, was pronounced dead at a local hospital. The driver and passengers of the third car involved were also injured. Yeah.
So do you think she'll get out on good behavior at all?
No.
No.
Well, they removed
that's her
name.
Well,
What's
she
that?
can
Less.
I mean, that's her seventh fucking DUI.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's manslaughter. Dude. Yeah, they gave her credit for just over a year served, but I mean,
if she can show that she's,
Well, honestly,
I don't know how it works. Like,
I don't know how to ask Google this question.
But
yeah, I'm getting on a list.
But yeah,
no,
I wish
Google.
What's the earliest you can get paroled in Florida for 7 DUIs after a 25-year sentence with good behavior?
Why is it just laughing?
8 keys to prison policy. I don't know Michigan. I don't know Florida prison law. I only know some of the shit from Michigan.
Honestly, I wish America would adopt like what Japan has done with its crime. The average lifespan of a person on death row is 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
They have like a 90% conviction rate. And like they have no recidivists.
Yeah.
I think that Sonny murdered somebody. Like, I mean, we joke and everything, and she's got a tragedy life and all this shit. But at the end of the day, she took somebody else's life, and that has nothing to do with her tragedy or any of her damage. Like, it went beyond her at that point. In my opinion, I'd be like, you're out, you're done. Like, I think the best thing that's going to help society is throwing the book at her, which is what the judge did. I don't think she should be eligible for parole. No. I don't care if she found Jesus in prison and became super straight edge like me. I don't care. She the point is she that guy that died is never coming back. He's not the family of that victim needs justice. And in my opinion, the justice is she's never going to see the light of open sky of freedom ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate saying that because I love Sonny.
I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to downplay what she did. It's just curious.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off that way. I love Sonny. Like, I loved her back in the day. I knew she was high as a kite when she flashed her ass cheeks at us. Like, she's freaking hot. But dude, it's about accountability, and it's something our country sorely lacks. And I'm glad the judge threw everything at her.
The life needs to mean something. I don't even think it's enough, because here locally we had a guy that had ran down a family, killed them all, and all they got was 10 years. And I'm thinking, so So you murder someone and it's only worth 10 years?
Exactly.
That's not justice.
Yeah.
No, I'm with manliness
No,
and
it's
motivation
not.
on this one. He totally he got it right, man.
Yeah.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm not siding with her or anything like that.
Oh,
Don't
no.
get me wrong.
No.
No. Fuck no.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
not
you.
what I was
No,
doing.
No,
Serious.
she fucked up, man. Somebody else's ticket got punched. Even though he was old, that doesn't make any fucking difference.
No.
Dude was still alive up
He
until the
didn't do
moment
anything.
that's due. No, he did nothing wrong. He's an
Yeah.
innocent fucking bystander.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a normal man.
Well known
Yeah.
for having this
an
issue
innocent
and
man.
these problems too.
Yep.
That's the thing that's
Well,
so sad about it.
Imagine if that was like your family, like if that was your dad at the
Yeah.
stoplight. Like I would be
Dude,
like, that bitch is.
That guy's my fucking dad's age, 75 years old. You know.
Yep. Yeah, she would have never. She wouldn't have been apprehended alive.
I don't remember, there was a guy who killed a friend of mine in college. He was a drunk driver, and the judge actually did something I thought was pretty unique and interesting. I mean, the guy obviously went to prison for, I think it was like 10 or 15 years. I can't remember the actual stretch, but he had to, even while in prison, they would bring him out once a year on the anniversary, and he had to go with my friend's mother to the gravesite and visit it every single year. And he still has to do that, I think, for another 20 years. Every year he has to go visit that grave.
Wow.
With my friend's mom. Like, damn, that's creative. I like that.
Yeah.
Because he will never forget it, because he'll never have a chance to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their family won't. You know, the victim's family will never forget. So why should he have the luxury of that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Absolutely. What up, Dean? Hail Comics, mate. What's
Hey,
going
good
on,
night.
brother? Welcome. Good to see you.
Hail.
Yeah, so she ain't ever getting out. I don't
No.
think she'll ever see the light of day again, nor should she. For her, just like I said, one DUI. Hey, look, as long as nobody got hurt, okay, that's a oopsie. I got friends that got him. I don't have him, but I do. I got friends that got him. God bless, nobody got hurt. But 7. Also, don't drink and drive a boat. I can't abide by that, bro. No.
Article from way back when.
Fuck, I remember when the blood alcohol level on the lake used to be 0.12 and the car it's still 0.08. I was like, shit, there's an extra 2 at least right there. They're like, sir, no, don't take this from me. Slamming cans together like a stone cold. Yeah, don't drink and pilot. Yeah, ask Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm. Vinny's not here to do his thing.
Yeah.
We can't get a visit from Mr. Hanscock.
Wait, did somebody say something about getting DUI'd on a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out that link.
I'm on a boat, I'm on a motherfucking boat.
Oh, I saw this.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how the guy just goes limp. He's like, whoop, boom.
Yep.
Yep.
Hang on, we'll show this so you guys can. If you guys haven't seen this video yet, we'll show this before we get into our next topic.
This needs a NWK soundtrack. Party, hardy, hardy.
Oh yeah.
Watch the driver, dude.
Yep. Wow. This motherfucker did that. Wow.
I saw this on Gas Monkey Garage. They did a thing where they played this. It had me dying.
I like how he just checks out. He's like, yeah.
It was fucking fantastic.
Oh, that's 66.
Yeah, that was fantastic. All right, let's see here. We got one more pause here for a moment, and then we'll get into this next. Oh, here we go. Let's talk to Alan Movers.
TV worth watching. Channel 28.
This evening's TV Worth Watching on Channel 28 is made possible in part by a grant from Allen Storage and Moving, located on James P. Cole Boulevard in Flint, providing service to the Flint area since 1907.
Madam Webb, gentlemen. I've seen this trailer. I didn't really it was difficult to pay attention to it. Oh my God.
I didn't like the comic book, like, the multiverse of like that was dumb.
I know she's old, Madam Web is like an old lady, and her life support is the webs. That's what sustains her, and she has precognition. I know that. Dakota Johnson is none of those things. I mean, she's an able-bodied, fairly attractive young woman, quite basic, but she's mids, and she's Madam Web now, boys.
Based on the trailer, though, it seems like this takes place before Ben is killed and when he's younger. So, Uncle Ben.
Okay.
Right.
Because he's in the Ben Parker is in the trailer. So
this is gonna be fun. Are we ready? Are we ready for you guys? You guys haven't seen this yet?
I have not.
I've seen it.
I have not.
Okay, CJ, have you seen this one yet?
I have, yes.
Okay. All right, boys. Here we go.
Wants to watch me blow my nose repeatedly. Fucking allergies are kicking my ass this week.
Ugh, dude, those are miserable. All right, let me know how the audio is. Here we go.
I can do a very good Morgan Freeman now because I'm back to my voice. Perfect.
I wish I could.
And Sony knew.
I'm
fucked up. I can. He was a strange, sad little man. I wonder if she's going to get fucked by Billy on this.
Hey, come on. Get your stuff. Let's go.
This is like a bad Diversity Archie comic.
Wait. Why is Ironheart in this? Oh, wait, that's not Riri.
Yeah. They all look the same, don't they, Michael?
They are ants, Michael. They are ants.
Maybe it's just because I like the suit that the spider dude is in that I think it looks.
Well, that because this is actually a Waffle House and they couldn't use it for copyright reasons.
Yeah, they needed that chick to catch the chair.
Yeah. Where's Waffle House Wendy?
Yeah. When they saw her catch the chair, I was like, oh no, we can't use that.
Didn't they fire her ass too?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
God.
Yeah, this all right. This looks bad. This already looks bad. But let's look. She has a very hang on a second. Let's wait till I show him again here. She's got a very diverse group of friends.
I spent my
here.
life racing against time.
That's realistic.
I'm gonna help you out today, okay? Trying to save people who are running out of it. Until one moment.
No.
Changed.
Spider
everything.
Girl. No.
Come on. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Hey, wait, isn't that
Eric Bana?
No, that's the guy from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, and he's also in Step Bros as the brother.
Oh god,
he's Uncle Ben.
Oh,
so
Adam Scott.
This takes place before I would assume Peter Parker's even a glimmer.
Oh, so we're doing time travel and multiverse. Oh, that's like the coup de grace.
Yeah, without Spider-Man again. In the Venom movie shouldn't have worked as well as it did without Spider-Man.
Because the guy who's that spider guy, I guess he's like the source or something. Like they did it. It was how they like brought in Miles, I think, with the source or whatever, and that's how he like got his powers and shit. That's basically what that guy is. He's like the source of like all the.
So he's got the touch.
He does. Yeah, he didn't. He's more of a totem. Like he didn't actually get his powers from like getting bit by a spider. He's like it's like some other way of getting the spider powers or some shit.
Oh.
Chris is just disgusted.
I'm agreeing with Chris's grunts. I'm just staying muted because it's just like.
Well, this is like my sister's folding sigh of disapproval at wrestling.
Yep.
I'm not. I'm not a fan of this at all. Yeah, a Clone Geek, I do agree with you. I want this film to make more than the Marvels too. If this and the Craven movie beat the Marvels, holy shit. You know, that would be fun. It would be worth it. I would pay money to go see the Craven movie if there was a chance that it was like, you know what I mean? Like I would. It would be
I want
glorious.
Maybe it's the nihilist. I just want it all to die. I want them to go, there's no longer a viable market for making superhero movies, and they start leaving the shit alone. Yeah. It goes back to the nerds. It's no longer mainstream, so it becomes a niche market, and we can repair the comic industry.
Yep.
Because nobody reads these comics, dude. All these modern fans, these hobby tourists, they're all from the movies, and these movies are fucking awful.
Yeah, they're very bad.
He uses a spider totem to get his powers, like Nana Reaper, like it's a mystical like object, I think.
Yeah, he goes to the Aztec temple and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have much rather preferred the Silver Sable and Black Cat movie with Sydney Sweeney playing
fucking
Black
right.
Cat.
Damn.
Yeah.
Especially like the real silver or the real Black Cat outfit, man. Put her in a freaking smoking like yoga pants / full bodysuit of that.
Dude, I've got it's like a 5-issue run from a couple years ago called The Black Cat Strikes. And I've read them, they're decent, but the best thing about it is the way they drew blood. Jesus Christ, is she a fucking bombshell in those?
Yep.
Like, I mean, she is. I was just like, and when they're talking about casting Black Cat, I was like, Sydney Sweeney.
It's better than the purple Catwoman. Remember that?
Yeah, this Alicia Silverstone.
No, DC was like really hurting for, they're like, we got to do something new with Catwoman, and they basically just made a hot naked chick in like a purple onesie with like thigh-high boots, and it was just like all that was missing were like the little nipples, and it was like, that is a hot naked purple chick.
Might as well have been in spandex, Chris.
Yep.
Well, they did that with what did they make that character last year? Punchline.
Oh God, yeah.
They made Punchline to kind of replace Harley Quinn as Joker's girl. Not like replace her, but like as his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, let's go back to the trailer here. Let's watch a little more of Uncle Ben here. He's cheating on Leslie Knope with Madam Web.
I think he needs to actually just shoot his web in a different place. Because if he shoots that, things went badly.
I don't understand what's happening. I've been having visions. I knew he was gonna die. I think I'm seeing the future.
New York City is a whole new level of crazy these days.
What do you want from me? What do you want?
New York City is a whole new level of crazy these days.
This is an emergency. Get off the train. That man's trying to kill you. What? Who are you? What is going on?
I can see the future.
Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming? That's not how it works.
Jesus Christ.
I've seen that man before.
How fucking stupid is Jesus?
Dude, this is what happens when you put gash in movies.
Is this Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants or what? Like,
yeah, America Ferrera.
I will say the Ezekiel character actually doesn't look too bad. Like,
dude,
other than that, everything else looks terrible.
He's in
this is just a Babysitter's Club.
movie.
Yeah, this is
that's more like a sequel to the Divine Secrets of the Blah Blah Sisterhood.
Yep, that's all this is. Like, this is what happens when women get a hold of male properties.
Yeah,
fucking destroy them.
Yep. Final Webstination. Also, the modern superhero movies and comics suck. The behavior of indie creators has made me swear off comics and comic products forever. And any movie with Sydney Sweeney should require her to only wear the bare minimum of clothes. Yes, yes, I agree.
I may be an old man, but that little white girl's got a tremendously good set of knockers.
Wasn't she the chick from Gray? What is it? what is that freaking sex book? The Gray.
Oh, 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. That's it.
Dakota Johnson. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reminds me of that chick from Watchmen. Neither one can fucking act, but I'd still dip my stick in it.
Oh yeah, the dialogue. This just looks like her group of friends. Just everything is cringe.
It's totally. It's like straying. It's like drowning in estrogen. Like there's nothing comic booky about this. This is garbage.
Yeah, like can you like you're a comic book fan? You're like, I'm excited for this, madam. What the fuck?
Sweet
is this?
Valley High.
Yeah,
and he's a millionaire too. So like, it's a bunch of white chicks and a diverse, a bunch of diverse chicks versus a millionaire, basically.
Is there another guy that's like simping over here? Because like that's how all female writing is.
I don't know. Maybe they'll have Uncle Ben have some. This will be his love interest before he.
Oh yeah,
ends
that's
up
what it'll be.
Aunt May.
Yeah, that'll be. Yep. Two guys, like chicks love that, man. Like young adult, that young adult genre. It's always female protagonist with two dudes or more fighting over her.
The Multicultural Pals in Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law was supposed to be a parody, not prophetic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even faithful to the character. RR's right, man. Like Madam Web was just, like, I hated that like when I saw that in the comics, I checked out. Like, the Ben Reilly stuff and the freaking what was it with the clones and then the whole like multi-web verse or whatever, and Madam Web was this like geriatric woman stuck in the middle of the web or whatever. Like, I'm out.
Yep.
I'm done.
I remember it in the cartoon. That's pretty much about it.
Oof. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Spider-Man.
Yep. She was in the cartoon. I saw some clips of that. I watched, but yeah, I never read any of the books with her in it. I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have had any. I wouldn't have had any interest in it.
Yeah, it would have harmed your like enjoyment of Spider-Man, because it did for me. Because I was a big Spider-Man fan.
Well, I mean, none of this makes any sense. I thought the concept was kind of cool to have kind of like this, with Morbius and all of this kind of stuff. Okay, that's cool. We're going to kind of do one-offs that you could rebuild the Spider-Verse. Since we can't.
Yeah, Sinister Six.
Spider-Man is like, I love the idea. Man, they're just fucking it up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I have wanted a Sinister Six movie for so fucking long. That's all I want, is fucking the Sinister Six together against Spider-Man, or them to do Maximum Carnage, which really
the closest you'll get to that is playing the Spider-Man game, the first one.
Well, they did do a Maximum
not
Carnage.
This new one.
No, not the new one, but the first game. You get this.
Well, they had Woody Harrelson as Carnage, and it was absolutely awful.
Yeah, it was garbage.
It was kind of bad.
I was gonna say that wasn't Maximum. Like, I liked the first Venom. I really did.
Me too.
The second one was like, I watched it. Like, we took Trey to the theater because he fucking loves. Like, he has a Venom like bed sheet set and everything. Like, he loves Venom. He loved that. He loved him, But like the second one, I was like, it's loud and it's just all over the place. Like that. I mean, I enjoyed it because it was just like, this is nothing. Like, because I've read a lot of the Maximum Carnage run in the books, and I'm like, yeah, this is like, he did some like heinous shit. Like, he killed first he like we burned that orphanage down, and when we burned orphanage, he murdered everybody in that diner, and there was like children in there. It's like, dude, he did some heinous shit in that fucking run. It's like, they don't have the balls to do that.
Well, that's like that's like the start of Civil War too. Like, that didn't start because of the Accords or whatever. It started because a bunch of freaking superheroes were chasing a villain, and they were younger superheroes, and they didn't really know what the hell they were doing. And there was collateral damage, and it killed like an entire school of kids. And that's why they decided to enact that. Where you had to have a registration to be a superhero and all that shit in the comics, and then they just kind of did a fast track for it in the movies.
I do believe Soul Assassin has said, "Hello, gay boys."
Hello, gay boys.
But yeah,
wait, hang on.
That's the only time I like the fact that I like my allergy attacks is that I do a fantastically good Morgan Freeman.
I
can't do it.
I don't have the.
I'm a fat little white man.
I don't have the So Long Gay Boys.
I agree with RR's thing. It should have been during the multiverse thing. It would have made
such a bad like. It's one of those things where you have the opportunity to omit a mistake in the comics, and this would have been the perfect opportunity to just never bring up Madam Web and just forget all about that shit. God,
they gotta capitalize. They gotta capitalize on the Spider-Verse shit now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that's why it was so hokey, was because it was like Spider-Man, her. Let's like do a spider theme where everything is spider, spider. It was so stupid. Like
I liked the version of the animated. I like the version in the animated series. That was good.
And then like they completely just threw out the whole idea of spiders with Miles Morales, because it's like, what spider power does electricity come from? I don't know of a single fucking spider that has the electric boogaloo in it, or freaking.
Well, they do when I shoot them with a taser, but they don't like it, and they tend to
exactly. We stick them in a microwave. Like,
don't they have like a static thing or something?
No, spiders basically the biggest thing that spiders have is they have a venom that they can inject into you to liquefy your organs, and then they suck it out through their freaking whatever the hell they got as a fang, like a straw, and that's it. And they can spin webs. That's it. And they're strong, and they can leap and stuff and all that. There's no electric. Like, I looked it up. I was like, holy shit, are there electric spiders, like electric eels? Nope. Doesn't exist. This was all to one.
See, this thing says that they use it to fly because they can make a parachute with their.
There are gliding spiders. They parachute down, but like that's not electricity. That's not invisibility, or like they just threw those powers in.
So I'm looking at. I just looked it up. So spiders can sense and surf on electric charges in Earth's atmosphere. So they're just playing on that to give him.
But that's not power. Lightning. That like, did you know that sharks also have that?
Yeah,
sharks actually,
I get that, but that's what they're playing up on.
But it's incorrect. It's like saying that like they're going to make a mutant shark that shoots out lightning bolts. It's
I
that's
know.
Not how this works.
I know.
All I wanted was lasers.
I'm just trying to find their logic, and that's probably what their logic is.
Yeah, all it is static, because the smaller, like, it's a reason why we'll never get large insects. Like, I think the largest we have is like the Goliath tarantula or whatever. And the reason why is because like there was some study that showed that like the carapace of an insect can only support its body up to a certain size, and then it would just hobble. There's like a surface tension thing that it's taking advantage of, and that's also with those spiders, is it's using a static electricity, but it's not using in the sense that it's conducting electricity. It's using electricity that's already there. It doesn't redirect it or do anything with it. It just senses it, like the way that a shark senses electrical impulses in the water.
Spidey sense.
Now, Mr. Fisk, I do have to ask you: do you think any of these writers are ophthalmologists?
But that's the thing, is like,
no, they probably did a Google search, seen the word electric, and they're like, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we gotta cut a colored Spider-Man in there. Let's give him some electric powers because it's black. Give all our black
motivation. Mitch McCullough is not an insect; he's a turtle.
They were like, "You get spider powers. They all get spider powers."
They're just waiting for the moment they can use electric boogaloo with or the electric slide with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
They need to find a reason to make Miles dance. All right, let's get back into the rest of this trailer.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Sims. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
Is that Justin Long?
It's the Mac guy. I'm a PC.
Look like Justin Long.
Cypher, no swiping.
Wait, I recognize you. You live in my building. You're the paramedic.
Yeah, you almost ran me over.
Now you believe you scissored me in the hallway.
It couldn't have possibly been your fault for skateboarding in the middle of the fucking street, could it, sweetheart?
Dumbass.
Like, what the fuck? What up, Tommy? Hail, brother.
Hey.
Hail. Yeah, this is just, we're almost there. We're almost there.
We're all connected. It's honestly like the least weird thing that's happened all day.
Are they going to sit there and wear turtleneck sweaters and all stare out a window holding a mug with both hands?
Yeah, they're all gonna reminisce over a box of wine.
Like Jesus Christ, dude.
I post is Dakota, whatever her name is, and the chick that played Silk Spectre in Watchmen. Which one is a worse actor?
Yeah,
because right now they're burning about even for me.
Spider-Man is just gonna use his webs and stuff to do 50 Shades of Grey with her.
Yeah, it's gonna S&M her.
Yeah.
Dakota has zero emotions. Yeah, she has nothing. She has nothing
Brie
going
Larson.
on. Oh yeah, this is who's emoting less.
I have no idea what those girls have come.
Why don't you run from me?
I think he can see into the future.
Wait, hang on a second. Hang on. I need to go back.
Yeah. Wait, you can't just show all those costume montages and be like, what?
Wait. All right, hang on.
You passed it.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing that's happened.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute it. All right, I wanna. Okay, so we go. Here's
there you go. So
get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ.
It's some CW level shit.
Yep.
Oh my god. That's a what the
I've seen better costuming in that link that I put in the private chat.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Oh my god.
Don't forget the one with the afro.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Afro Spider.
Wait.
Right there.
So wait, that's afro, but wait, I wanna this is supposed to be
Silk?
Is this supposed to be yeah, who's the other one?
They mentioned. Let me look.
So you got Spider Girl, Silk, and who's
Spider
Who's
Woman?
Who's
Spider
Queen
Wench.
Latifah? Let's see. Wait, so you got her, and Queen Latifah right here.
That's Foxy Brown, I tell you. Mm-hmm. She's got electricity, by the way, because she's black.
Is she pregnant? Because the black Spider Girl in the comics was pregnant. I'm sure she was lined up to be.
Are they gonna add the girl that had the broken legs that was also a spider person?
Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
Webs from her crutches.
Oh no!
If there ain't one goddamn thing worse than this old goddamn Silk is this goddamn Afro-wearing Spider Woman. She's just a regular old criminal. What is wrong with this world? Got an Afro Spider Girl out here,
I'm fighting the
motherfucker.
urge.
See,
I keep fighting these urges, my brother.
Damn.
the blonde is Spider Woman.
Is that supposed to be the Nancy? Was it not Nancy Drew? Something Drew, wasn't it?
Jessica Drew.
Oh, they're all
Jessica Drew. I said Nancy Drew.
I'm getting a raging clue over here.
Oh, yeah.
No, Jessica Drew was Spider Woman, and I think they blacked her in the Spider-Verse. But she's the one with the infamous cover where she like fat, out of shape women were pretending to try to like pose like her, and they're like, "We can't do it," and it's like that's because you're fat and unattractive, and nobody wants to see your flabby ass. Like,
So it's Julia Carpenter, aka Spider Woman, and then Maddie Franken, aka Spider Woman, and then Anya Corazon is Spider Girl. So the one with the goggles is Spider Girl, and then the other two are Spider Women.
This is terrible.
This just looks horrendous.
Well, what feminist garbage?
Yeah, and they basically they're just writing out Spider-Man because they know Miles Morales is a dud. Like they milked him for all he's worth, and people are saying Miles Morales is Miles Morales, and they could have done him justice and just called him Spin or called him some other thing that wasn't Spider-Man, and people would have been like, "Cool, a new original character." This guy, but instead they're like, "No, we got a blackety black and a race Spider-Man."
Yep.
Honestly, that's where all the hate comes from.
Why on earth would they fucking want to do that? They got a perfectly good white character. Then they go and fuck it up and make them black. Why the fuck would they do that?
No, like Miles Morales, is not a bad character. It's just he's not Spider-Man. Don't replace Spider-Man.
He's not Peter Parker. He's not Spider-Man. He's just a graffiti artist that likes Spider-Man.
He's also Thor and Captain America, according to the comic.
By Odin's fade.
I was just gonna say by Odin's fade. So it's the Spider A-Force, yes.
Oh my Is that God. A for ass?
Yes, Force.
Yep.
There's only one acceptable Spider-Girl.
Mayday.
Parker. What's up, Tollbat? Hail.
Hey.
Damn it, Parrothead.
Yeah. He asked the tough questions. Is there a Mongoloid Spider-Woman for Draven?
Jeez.
She already had the super strength.
They're working on one right now.
She's got to have the super downs.
Yeah, dude. She freaking pulled your knob like a pinball machine plunger.
Yay! Draven's like, Jesus!
That's what two hands could do.
I think she has to have the other one for a sense of balance. Anna!
Will they call it Brown Recluse and they make a Mexican Spider-Man? Or Spider-Woman, I mean.
Oh my God. Yeah, that movie looks fucking horrible. Like that looks fucking horrible. Yeah, Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
I'm not seeing it. If anything, I'll watch it on a streaming service when it's.
I'm not even.
I have no desire to even see this. Like,
no,
I saw more than I wanted to with that trailer.
That was enough.
Sweet Valley High.
These bitches are like they come into like a male centric IP, and they're like, well, there's not any women in here, and all the guys are just looking at her. Going,
it doesn't matter what you think.
Yep, exactly.
That's the way this shit needs to be handled. When that kind of idea gets pitched, just shut the fuck up. Like, get the fuck out. As a matter of fact, leave the building, leave the city.
Yep.
Get out. Are you trying to lose us money? Because that's how we lose fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now let's get an idea that isn't a complete piece of dog shit, please. Yeah. Can we do that?
Well, have you noticed though, there is this this feminine desire to eliminate all male spaces. Like, there's curves, the gym curves or women's world where like only women can go there to feel safe or whatever. And it's funny because all the Troon controversies and shit of men going in there and all that stuff. But like, there's never like a male centric, like, like was it a man cave or like a, like even video games, like we can't even retreat into video games anymore without being lectured about the patriarchy and white supreme and all. And it's like, get the fuck out, you obnoxious, insufferable cunts.
Just want to play Pac-Man, man. That's it.
Yeah, I don't need to. Or I want to shoot some aliens. Like Master Chief doesn't need to have his butt cheeks exposed to us. Like we don't need to see that shit.
No.
I'll tell you right now, Tolbat, I'm not sad. I'm just Morgan Freeman because I've had allergies kicking my ass for the last week, and this is the only positive I can come out with it.
I wish I could say he fought the good fight.
Bobby Dufresne was a strange man.
Fought those sisters off.
Well, at least you don't have the snow right now.
Yeah, man.
We had a slat dusting, but that was about it.
It's snowing here all fucking day.
Yeah, exactly. We're in up in IR. It's a snowing.
26 and snow.
Yeah. It was yesterday when I was out burning, and it was like 30. Barely. It was like 26.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I can't stand this fucking weather.
But we have the proper clothing because we have seasons.
That's right. Craven comes out next year too.
I was gonna say they've got that failure coming out.
And then Hicksville says Venom as well. I didn't know they were doing another Venom and Deadpool for superhero movies.
I mean, the second one was, I don't know.
Deadpool is probably the only exception I'll make if I go, but I want to see a trailer first before I do anything.
I ain't doing shit till we know what we got.
Yeah, honestly, fool me 10 times, shame on me. Like, we're at a point now where it's all like scorched earth. Like,
none
of it's salvageable.
That's all I do. I watch old shows that I know are not going to piss me off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool's the only thing. Vinny was the same way though. That's like the only movie we've been talking about for 2 years.
Yeah. Because Deadpool is my favorite character, like one of my favorite Marvel characters. So,
and then all of a sudden they'll put like a they them in there, or like some other weird shit, and you're like, oh well, it didn't. You're like subconsciously trying to rationalize, like, oh, it didn't ruin it that badly, and then like months later, you're like, yeah, that fucking movie sucked. That's how they
I don't
do
know
it.
by
It's
the trailer
some
if they're
poison.
gonna fuck it up really, really bad. I mean, so far they haven't though. I mean, he already is a they them.
He did get pegged in the first. He did get pegged in the first movie by his girlfriend. So, but it's they've always like flirted with the idea that he's kind of goes both ways anyway. In the comics. So.
If you two looked like a ball sack, you would take any sex that you can get.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a Deadpool fan, so I haven't seen the Lady Ballers trailer, but I have it pulled up and we'll check it out right now. Soul Assassin.
Lady what?
Lady Ballers.
Oh,
all right.
The hell?
Where women's sports is being transformed. The Daily Wire.
Heather Swanson.
Calls foul with the most triggering comedy of the year.
Oh God, this is on the Daily Wire. Hell yeah.
Serious. Sports can be your pathway to a better life.
Or like yours.
Please don't steal my catalytic converter again.
No, that's what's his name. He's the
key ingredient to becoming a winner.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try it sometime.
Yeah, that's the head of.
Are you gonna work?
I am not.
Jeremy Boring.
Let's cut to the chase. I know you're not a woman.
Hey, you don't know how he identifies.
If you can beat them.
What do you know
How
about
he
females open to
identifies.
the global games?
You want us to compete as women. $5,000 prizes.
My lover says you were a great coach back in the day.
Matt Wall.
This is the way the world is now. My 8-year-old daughter told me all about it. So a guy can become a girl with no physical changes at all.
Oh, that's called gender fluid.
So I can be a woman on the court and a man in the bedroom. I can't believe it. Nice.
You mean when you're sleeping?
Yes. Coach, Alex, we could play basketball.
We have to get the whole team back together.
This is like the Ringer. Ladybugs.
I'm in. I'm in.
To play.
Lady Ballers. Man up.
Like a girl.
Guess what? I'm with her.
Day one of being a girl athlete. I love being a girl.
To sheroes.
We could dominate every woman's sport. Running, swimming, soccer. I said sport, Felix.
Jeez.
Ladies basketball, boys. Nobody watches. Excuse me. Are these seats open?
Oh God, Ted Cruz.
Never mind.
Damn.
I want to see this. This looks fucking hilarious.
I have the Daily Wire too, so if you guys want to do a watch party,
Yes!
Yeah.
No, she didn't. That's the biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
I don't care.
Lady Ballers.
One can even be trans age now. This provides Sheelix with a wonderful opportunity to relive all the experiences that she missed out on in school.
December 1st.
See, this
Oh
should have
my
come out
God.
on February 29th. I'm just saying. It would have been perfect.
Oh, yeah, man. If that's good, I'll have to just as a like if we're gonna watch it on Draven's and it turns out good, I gotta pay money for that. Like I want shit like that to survive. Like you know that was fucking hilarious.
Oh my God!
I believe they're also making a Christmas movie that has James Storm in it.
Oh shit!
The wrestler and Swoggle.
The wrestler?
Yeah,
Or Swoggle?
Can't remember the name of what's the name of that movie.
Jesus Christ, that looks fucking funny. Like that actually looks funny.
I've seen a dick on a
I was
lady
ready
that
to go
big
to the
before.
theater to see it, dude. Like, hey, let's go to the theater.
Yeah, that.
What up, Tony? He says Deadpool 2 was woke and everyone subconsciously rationalized it. So why wouldn't they on the third?
Yeah,
one?
he's right. He's right.
What was
I wasn't
in the second one? I don't remember.
I
What,
wasn't
remember the
like I said. I'm not
lesbians
a. Well,
Oh,
didn't
they
he
were
get
just the
fucked in the ass too?
He did
Yeah,
get fucked in the ass in the first one.
Okay, I
Yeah.
couldn't remember if that was the first or the second one.
I mainly
And
seen
then
the first one. I don't really remember much of the second one. I mean,
Well,
the Juggernaut part was in the stupid.
If you
kid.
want some, if you want
Yeah,
some
the
good
fat
anti woke
grumpy
shit, you could back Woke Busters.
yeah.
Cheap plug for Jeff and Woke Busters.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I wear my
I
shirt
say
all
no
the time.
shit.
I had that.
Jingle
I had that
Smells. That's the name of the movie.
What was it?
Jingle Smells.
Dude, they're.
Oh my God.
I gotta hand it to the Daily Wire. They're making a
that's
parallel.
because this one's from Hannity, which fuck Hannity. But if it's funny,
What's that? I saw Andrew Klavan in that fucking trailer. That was kind of, that was. I used to watch a lot of Andrew Klavan videos back in the day. Him and like Bill Whittle, but yeah, that actually looks funny. That's I can't wait for that to drop. I'm surprised the left isn't.
We're trying to get that pulled before it even.
Oh yeah, seething over. How dare you? Shut the fuck up. This is how ridiculous it looks to everybody else.
I thought I saw Riley Gaines in there too.
Yeah,
it was.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yep.
Well, that I gotta hand it to the Daily Wire. I mean, if you're not a fan of them or whatever, like they're making a parallel, like they have a kids thing called Bent Key. They have what is it? Their movies they have coming out. They have that one with the female Ben Shapiro. What's her name? Something Cooper.
Brett Cooper.
Oh, no, that was a troll. They're not actually making.
Oh, was it?
Oh, they're not making that.
Troll.
Nice. See, that makes it even funnier.
Yep.
Because it made them redo the entire fucking Disney movie.
I was actually interested in that. I was like, oh, this should be interesting.
Dude, that's okay. Bravo. Like, that is a standing ovation golf clap. Those guys fucking got Disney to invest millions in reshoots, and they re-CGI'd the dwarfs because nobody, like, the 7 diverse magical creatures or whatever? It was just a fucking troll.
Isn't Ziegler still part of that? From my understanding, she didn't get fired from that.
Oh my god, dude! Bravo.
Sorry, my boy Dan sent me an Ivy Nile gif, and I got distracted.
Listen, if you get a chance, I posted the Laura the Explorer bit.
Ooh.
All right, we'll check this out. Pop this up right here.
Oh, now you lost all credibility with me, Anna Reaper. That Deadpool at the end of X-Men Origins was terrible.
Oh god, the one with the mouth sewn shut and shit.
Yeah,
they did that to Ryan Reynolds on purpose.
That fucking Deadpool is terrible.
Here we go. If my fucking mouse.
That's what made him going back and shooting him even more funny.
Yeah.
Laura the.
Oh, hey now.
Hola, soy Laura, the New Mexican explorer.
Hey, ¿qué
Tienes ganas?
pasa? I'm Mittens. I used to run with the Salamanca cartel.
Can you sing cartel? Muy bien. Mittens has an adventure for us. Una aventura.
That's right, puta. I need to move these 2 kilos of cocaine to my connect in Denver.
Can you say cocaína?
Can you say camel toe?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can say she's got some nice abs.
Yeah, she does. She's got some cake down there too, man. Those thighs.
Oh, I know. Same map.
Yep.
Same map. Everybody needs the same map, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
I'm the map. 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 I'm the map.
Hopefully not the other kind of map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Why is Africa so much?
Yeah.
Hey, compadre, you better tell us where we need to go, or else I'll be using you to wipe my ass later. Comprende?
Ooh, Mittens is packing. All right, y'all gotta move some cocaine out of Denver. I know the way. You got 3 stops. First, you're gonna go through the Sea of Wonders. Okay, make your way through the Sea of Wonders, and you gotta get to the Sketchy Bridge. Once you make it through the Sketchy Bridge, you gotta get all the way to West Colfax.
Oh, damn.
That is the murder capital of Denver. Okay, 3 stops. Sea of Wonders.
Puta madre.
Can
Nice.
you say puta madre? Rápido, faster. Where do we need to go first? The Sea of Wonders, the Sketchy Bridge, or West Colfax? That's right, Sea of Wonders. Vámonos! Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do
I'm
it.
surprised they have not been sued by Nickelodeon yet.
This is
Right.
Sea of Wonders.
They could have played this in mute and I'd have loved it.
The Sea of Wonders. Oh no! It's the troll that guards the Sea of Wonders.
If you want to make it past me, Sea of Wonders, you must first answer me riddle. What be the name?
We solved the riddle. Can you say alibi? Vámonos! Come on, Dominoes! Everybody, let's go! Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. Where are we going? The Sketchy Bridge. Now we're under the Sketchy Bridge.
Give me all your cash now. I haven't any snow in 3 days.
Oh, fuck, Laura! I'm out of cash, but I put something in your backpack that we can use.
Backpack, 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 backpack. Yeah! We need to help Laura get past the junkie. I've got a used condoms, a burner phone, and a syringe full of heroin. Which one of these could we use to help the junkie get his fix? That's right! The syringe full of heroin.
Used condom. Yeah.
Mom,
Give him the
Heroina.
It's like Death Matters to be crazy. What the
Hey,
fuck?
Laura, where's all the cocaine?
It's in her vag.
Oh no! Swiper must have gotten to our stash!
Uh-oh! Something niggas about to pop a cap in your ass!
I need to tell Swiper!
Swiper's a black guy!
Hey, yo! This is son
Of
of
course
who's
he
bitch
is.
talking to?
Swiper, no! Swiping!
Oh! I gotta get out of here! Swiper runs with the Denver Crips now!
That's like the most accurate door I've ever seen.
Damn.
Oh my
that
God.
chick was hot.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Right?
see, you can see her.
Yeah. She's hold that guy up pretty well.
I was gonna say I was watching her carry that dude. I'm like, okay, she's got some good hindquarters on her. All right, look at you go, ma.
Just dig my spurs in and go to town.
Yeah.
Let's see. We do have one to kind of go out on tonight, and for that, it's holy shit news on Monday night time because we're not doing a show Wednesday. No classic pay-per-view tomorrow. And I know what you're thinking. Why? Well, tomorrow I'll be over on Tommy's channel, and we're doing a Star Wars retro toy stream over there. So I'll be over there. And Wednesday night, I'll be on Real Hara with Trina, and we're watching Monster Squad, which I'm also is first on the list of movies to be reviewed. So yeah, that one's on deck next. So yeah, I'll be over there Wednesday, and we'll do Tales from the Crypt commentaries with Leon from Words of Paradise on Thursday. But right now, it's time for Holy Shit News.
Where's the Tylenol?
The last thing you want to do when you steal a car is have a homemade license plate on it. And I'm surprised she got arrested for this in California. That doesn't really make much sense.
Is the car over $950 in value?
That'd
be
it must have been. This is the girl who played that. Oh wow.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Look at her portrait,
damn it.
man. Woo.
Yeah, I am.
Both hands.
I'm already ahead of everybody.
we have a show to do here. So she's suspected of stealing a car and gets busted with the homemade license plate. A California woman was arrested after she was spotted with a handwritten fake license plate on the back of a suspected stolen car. The arrest happened Friday morning in the city of Benicia, which is located 30 miles north of San Francisco. The suspect, 38-year-old Angel Rasheen Bolton, where she's related to Michael Bolton, wrote the license plate numbers with a thick black marker on what police believed to be printer paper, and then taped it to the back of a silver Kia Rio. Oh God, you're going to prison for stealing a fucking Kia Rio.
Wow, out of Alameda.
Yeah, she was not the smartest one in her class.
You sit back and think about what the fuck you just did.
Yeah.
That was stolen, reportedly stolen out of Almeida. Here it is right here, folks. Look at that. How you couldn't even tell.
Yeah, how did the cop know?
Oh my!
Look at those, not even the dimensions of a license plate. Like that's like a handwritten note from a doctor.
Yeah. Here's a note right here. That's a napkin that you're showing us. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's so bad.
But
hey, what up, Frankie?
It's funny.
Oh God, yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, to make matters worse, the police said the counterfeit plates tags were expired, reading January 2023. We didn't notice that, boys.
The dumbass made an expired counterfeit
Oh my
plate.
God.
They're not sending their brightest.
Yeah, Fetterman said it right. These are the people telling you that you're not a good person.
Yeah.
Oh my God. According to arrest records, Bolton was charged with felony possession of a stolen vehicle and misdemeanor possession of unlawful paraphernalia. Pro tip, at least make the registration current. The Benicia police joked in the Facebook post.
I don't know how police officers don't just hate humanity and like go spastic.
Oh, they drink. That's why they don't.
Yeah,
they drink.
Because like you see the dumbest, you see the worst of humanity day in and day out, and at some point the misanthropy's got to take over, and you'd be like, "I am the law," and like everything just goes. Like humanity is not fit for this world.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
We got one more story before we take it home here. All right, we're going to Disney for this one, folks. We're going to Disney for this one. Let's see. Let's warm it up here with the Detroit Tigers. Disneyland guest arrested after streaking in "It's a Small World" ride.
Is that Daniel Radcliffe?
It looks like it.
Harry
Potter. Harry
Shrunken
Potter.
Penis.
I do believe, son, you were in the wrong theme park. Harry Potter was over in Universal.
Yeah.
Harry Potter in the turtle mode of fire.
The cowardly Ogan. I'm a grower, not a shower, I swear. Patronus.
Patronus enlarges.
Yeah, it's
Not
called
working.
Leviosa.
Hagrid, it's not working. Oh,
He just killed Harry Potter.
Let's show him, Harry. Go over to Disney.
PCP. Master is going to go hallucinating in Disney World.
Yeah, wait, was this guy fleeing Ron Perlman?
I tell you, motherfucker, Ron Perlman. Yeah, he was fleeing me. What the fuck you think he was fleeing? It was the Gash Master. I heard you guys watching the trailer for my movie, Lady Ballers. You should watch it. Check it out, DailyWirePlus.com. Premium subscription. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with any of these guys. Oh, yeah, they're all fucking crazy. What the hell's going on here with it? Okay, I'm done. I'll stop.
We broke him.
I'll stop. We'll go back to Daniel Radcliffe skinny dipping in the small world. The incident happened Sunday afternoon. This motherfucker didn't even wait till after dark. Several videos on social media show the man in various stages of undress, climbing on the rides, props, and animatronics. Eventually, he's fully nude and jumps into the ride's waterway. Later, the video shows the man. I think it is. I was trying to fuck the animatronics.
There's a line here that I have to point out, this being Disney. One bystander can be heard saying, "Idiot," in front of these kids as the man passes by. That's what Disney's been doing in everything they're fucking doing.
Yep. That's Disney
Right?
for the last 20 years.
Yeah, police told the man was arrested for being under the influence of a controlled substance. Well, that's a shock. He's 26 years old, and he was taken to the hospital as a precaution. They haven't released the streaker's name, but we have a feeling we know who it is. That's Harry Potter, folks.
You're a streaker, Harry.
Harry, what's wrong with you? Why are you naked? I have my invisibility cloak on. No, you don't, Harry. We can all see your meat and two veg.
Yeah.
They say the wand chooses the wizard, and obviously, this wizard was chosen by the world's smallest wand.
Yeah.
That's not a wand. We can see your little Hagrid and your two Dumbledores.
He calls one nut Ron, the other one Hermione.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Master given Dobby a condom.
I used one.
This bitch.
I used one. Yeah. What's hey, can you come down here and Hufflepuff me Hagrid and be sure to Weasley me Dumbledores?
Yeah, just be great. Just be gentle when you're going through my Diagon alley. Use some lube.
Oh my God. This is why we didn't monetize the stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is why it wasn't monetized right here. Harry Potter streaking at Disneyland, and then we go on a 5-minute tangent about his meat and two veg. And it's what cheerio, eh? Come on over here.
Oh shit.
Harry, get your dick out of the animatronics.
Bloody bastard's got his bell end popping out at everyone.
Oh God. This is where we're at, folks, because if you don't laugh, you'll fucking cry. But that's gonna do it for us here tonight. I think we can just put a bow on this entire episode here and say this was a good one.
Hell yeah.
This was a good one. Yeah, so next Monday night we have a G.I. Joe centric episode. We'll be joined by Slasher, McSplitter, Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, Vinny, CJ, and we will be discussing G.I. Joes. We'll be talking about the toys. We'll be talking about the animated movie. And I have to watch the 2 live-action G.I. Joe movies between now and next Monday.
I'm sorry. The second one I liked more than the first one, but
no, dude,
they're both pretty bad.
I can't find the uncensored version. So when I watched this movie, one of my friends had it on a VHS tape, and Sergeant Slaughter takes out a freaking Bowie knife and stabs Burgess Meredith right through the eyeball, like globulus, like literally stabs him right through the eye. I was like, oh shit, Sarge is a badass. And then Duke dies. Like,
there was
no
died.
Coma crap. There was no like weird, like disembodied voice that's like, Duke is recovering from his coma. It was like, no, Duke just died. Like, there's blood and everything coming out of his chest.
Yeah, now that I have one and I'm getting a second VCR, I'm going to hunt down a copy of the original VHS. I will pay for it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm fine spending dough on that.
That's physical media. Like, we won't be able to
Absolutely.
find this. Like, I scoured the the high seas, whatever. I could not find it. Walmart sure as hell isn't selling the uncensored version.
Dude, I watched Night of the Creeps on VHS with Trey the other day while we made Legend of Zelda bead art to hang on our Christmas tree in the den.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I made a, what is it, a moblin? I made the
Bokoblin?
Yeah,
no,
the little
Moglin. Yeah.
Moglin's, the little red guy. There's like red and blue ones. They just they just side shuffle. Yeah, the blues are like 2 shot, and the reds are 1. Yeah, those guys. I made one of those. But yeah, so we got that going next Monday, the G.I. Joe episode. And yeah, to be over on Tommy's tomorrow. Trina's on Wednesday. We'll get the Monster Squad review out this week, and I'll have a few other videos. And CJ's show, you're doing your show Thursday night, correct?
Yes, I've got Desiree Wright coming back, and we're going to talk some piano and video game and anime music.
Nice.
Excellent. Draven, Wrestling Wednesday?
Yeah, after whenever Trina's ends.
Okay.
And
yes,
I did drop the Metal Gear video as well, so the Metal Gear soundtrack's out now.
Links are in the description, ladies and gents. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you over there on Rumble. We appreciate you guys too. We're going to do a Rumble exclusive stream here coming up very soon. And channel members, you'll get your commentaries, and the next video coming out, you guys get that first for 24 full hours. Sign up as a channel member if you're not already. $2.99, $4.99. And that's it, folks. You can follow us all. You know where to find us, guys. You know, you've been here long enough. That's it. I'm Etep Wakuian from The Place to Be Reviews. We've got new closing credits right here for all of you. We don't see you. Have a great day. A pleasant tomorrow. We will catch you on the next one.